Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. This SUDS snippet is how to double check your unit entry after completing units in the roster. Unfortunately, this feature is so new, it's not in our training environment yet. So we are having to use real-time data that I've redacted. So it looks a little different than it will when you're in the actual environment. So here is the roster. It was a chore program roster at the time, a few clients. We will say we've entered a couple of units and recorded them in the roster. At this point, once those units are entered, you will go up to this Units Created Today button and click on it. When you do that, it will pop up a new report field. In that field, it will show you how many clients you entered units for and how many units you entered on that day. But let's say you've entered in units across several days and you want to know how many units you've entered through the month for your OASIS reporting. You can still do that from this same report. It will pop up just like that. You could come over here to this filter button. It looks like a funnel. Select it. It will default to show me all units history, created date, equals, and roster. We're going to change it just a little bit. So when we click on it, we're going to go to the second button here, this created date button. Click on it. And when you do, it will pop up other options to filter this report by. Change the top button to date of service, the range button to custom. The start date will be the first day of the month, and your end date will be the last day of your month. Be sure to click the apply button. If you don't, it does not keep those filters, and you'll end up with the same report multiple times, which is kind of frustrating. So once you get done with that, you can come back up here and tell the report to run. This will show all dates of service for that roster. Now, suppose you entered some dates of service directly under the client record and some on the roster. How can you tell if there are duplicate units or that your units add up to what you expect? There's one more step on this report that will allow you to see units that are input through the roster and directly under the client record. Click this button, record type equals roster. It will pop up with more filters. Leave it equals and select the single client button. Now you will be able to see all units for that service that were entered under the roster or directly in the client record. Click apply and run your report again. That should get you all the information you need to enter your monthly unit data. Thank you and have a great day.